Okay, so I'm here today to make sure that you get this song deeply rooted in your DNA. Okay?
Folks already set us up for success here with all the notes that we're going to need to be able to play the chords for DNA. There are only 4 chords, and look at how many notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yet there are only 7 notes for 4 whole chords. So we can do this, y'all. Alright, so let's start with the first chord, which is the E flat major chord. And by the way, we're in the key of E flat major. So we'll have these 3 notes, E flat, G, and B flat, which will make up our E flat major chord. Yeah? And so that's going to be our 1 chord. And like many songs, we go to the relative minor, which is our 6th chord, right? So that's only going to be 1 note different, which is gonna put us right here. I'm taking my 2nd finger over and I'm bringing it over to C. So we have now C, E flat, G. That's our 6th. That's our minor chord. That's our 6th minor. So we started off with E flat major, right? See those 3 notes? E flat, right? E flat, B flat, G. I'm using inversions, by the way, okay? Because it's going to be much easier to play the chords without jumping around on the keyboard, right? So, and we're gonna go transition to that 6th minor, that relative minor, right here. See how easy that was? All right, and then from 1 to 6, then we're gonna go to 4, all right? So we're using 3 totally different notes here, because we are now going to a 4 chord, which is A flat, C, and E flat. A flat, C, and E flat. But notice we kept the C, right? We kept the C. So it's easy to transition when sometimes you have the same chord tones, right? We start off with our E flat, then all we did was move that finger across to C now, 1 finger change, and we have 1 finger change taking place here. A flat. How cool was that? Just 1 finger changes. And then now we're changing the whole chord. So we're moving across. We're moving house to the house next door. And we're going to B flat, D, and F. So these chords, I'm actually playing them in root position. So the B flat chord, so moving from a 4 chord, again, our A flat major chord, and then going across the B flat, or B flat chord. Those are in root position, but the E flat that I gave you was in an inversion. For those of y'all who are new to chord progressions, that's okay. You don't need to know all about that, but I mean, for those of you who are familiar with chord progressions, you'll get what I'm talking about in terms of position of the chord. All right. So see, I'm using alternating fingers here to make the transition easier, and then I'm gonna go back into my E flat, my 1 chord. What did I say there? No, just 4 chords. So starting with that E flat chord again, then go into that, I like to use a number, so let me go with 1, the 1 chord, right? That's our 1 major chord, and then our relative minor, or just 1 finger moving across, or 6 minors, right? And then our 4 chord, Just one finger difference. Here, took the G and moved it up to A flat. And then 3 totally new notes. And then, and that's it. We're done. You ready to play the song now? Let's try to get out the music.
When we outside is the ocean of love. All that we align up to the stars up above. Let we dance now. Take a chance now.
So you're gonna go with 1, 1 first. And then off 6 minor. And then off 4 chord. 5 chord. And back to 1. There you go. Have fun playing the song. Alright, y'all. So I'm shifting over to the left hand where we're gonna get some bass notes going. Alright, I already put my keyboard on split so I can get a bass bass sound. And I have my thumb on my 1, which is our E flat, because remember we're in the key of E flat. And then our 6. Alright, so 1 to 6, which is C. And then our 4, which is A flat. And then our 5, which is B flat. So remember, just 4 chord progressions in this song. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 6, 4, 5. How many songs in the world have that chord progression? Too many. Alright, it's really, really very simple and very alluring. So we're gonna, to keep a simple bass line, so we're gonna go like 8 counts on each, right? I gotta turn my volume up. It's the middle of the night, y'all. So, but hopefully everybody is sleeping very hard by now and they can't hear. Alright, so this one, 8 counts, right? And then you're gonna split the 8 counts in between the 4 and the 5. So you're gonna do 4 on the A flat, and then 4 on the B flat, and you go again. Basically, let's see how that works with the song. We have 6, and then you have 4, and then you have 5, and then you have 1. I'm gonna practice that again. Back to 6, you C, and then you have A flat, and then you have B flat, and then A. Alright, so you can E flat. Right, you're gonna grab that 8 now. Got it? 8. 8. 4. 4. And back to your E flat. That's as simple as it gets. Alright? Alright, so now it's time to take this up to the next level and combine both hands. We have our chords in our right hand and we have our bass line going. So let's see how we can do something to combine the chords. Alright, so we're gonna combine, remember we're gonna start with our 1 chord. Alright, and then we're gonna go to our 6 minor, and then our 4, and then our 5, and then our 1. Now if you want to just keep it simple for the whole song, you could just basically hold down the chord, and remember you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I'm counting dance move. All you know that normally we count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But let me just keep it let me just count to 8 for the sake of the people who really want to be able to play this song, right? So let me go. However you want to do it. If you want to split it in 2 4s or think about it as 8, either way, 4 plus 4 is still 8, right? Right, da 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 da, and 1 2 da 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 da. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. All right, and basically you kind of complete the that's the chord progression. You gotta come back where you go your 1 4 1 6 4 5 and come back to 1, right? And then you repeat that entire thing again. All right.